Core compression is one of the most important things you do want to develop if you want to reach skills like a V8 or a press to handstand. But what does core compression mean? Is it about your core strength, your abdominal strength? Is it about your flexibility? In this video, I'm going to reveal to you the secrets of core compression. Let's get into that. The flexibility guy, Coach Elia. Compression means bringing your torso toward your legs, or vice versa, bringing your legs toward your torso. We can compress in a passive way, like this, like in a pancake stretch, and we can compress in an active way, like this, squeezing the core muscles to bring the legs up. In both cases, we are compressing. In the majority of the skills that require compression, you have to do it actively, which means that you have to move your legs in order to create the compression. And compression works like this. You are squeezing your core muscles and the front part of your legs in order to bring the legs up and to compress your body like this, all right? And the more you compress, the more the leg comes up. The more you squeeze your abdominal muscles, the more you can compress. When you do it, you are stretching also the muscles of the posterior parts of your leg and of your glutes and lower back as well. Now, the question is, do you need a lot of core strength and leg strength in order to do that? Yes, of course you do need strength to do it, but not as much as you might think, because when you do it, you are squeezing your muscles, but you are also stretching your muscles. So if your muscles are tight, they're not going to move because they don't have that range of motion. The more flexible your muscles are, the more they can move, so you can better pull your leg toward your trunk, which is essentially what compression is about. Yes, it's all about your flexibility. The more flexible you get, the easier your core compression skills will be. So, what should you do? You want to make sure that your flexibility is on point. This means that in a pike position, you do want to touch your chest with your legs, and in a pancake position, you do want to touch the floor with your chest. And this way, you're gonna be more than sure that your flexibility is on point to have an excellent core compression. And how can you reach this? Well, you gotta follow these exercises here. First exercise, you want to perform the seated good morning. You want to start sitting on a chair, you spread your legs wide apart, keep your back straight. From there, with a weight behind your head, you want to move your chest toward the floor, keeping your back straight. Reach the bottom position, come back up. You want to perform 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and on the last rep, you want to remain in the stretch for 10 to 20 reps. Second exercise, you want to think about your hamstrings, which are the most important muscles you do want to stretch when it comes to core compression. The one leg pike extension is one of the best ones for them. You want to start in a standing position with one leg on top of a bench or a chair. You want to get down with your trunk toward your knee, keeping your back as straight as possible, drive your head in front of you, and come back. You want to perform 2 to 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps per leg, and you want to remain on the last rep for 10 to 20 breaths in the stretch. A lot of people don't think about the calves, but calves are super important when it comes to lower body flexibility. You want to make sure to stretch your calves, and this exercise here against the wall is really simple but effective. You want to put the ball of your foot against the wall, heel on the floor, keep your knees straight, and gently lean toward the wall with your entire body. Stop wherever you feel the stretch. Remain there for 10 to 20 breaths per side. A couple of sets is enough. Then you want to move to the seated Jefferson curls. You can do these inclined to start and regular as you get better and more flexible. Inclined means that you want to put some yoga blocks under your feet. Regular means that your feet are on the same line as your hips. You want to start on top, put a weight behind your head, move your trunk toward your legs, stop there for a couple of seconds and come back. Perform 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps and remain in the stretch for 10 to 20 relaxed breaths on the last one. Don't forget about your pancake, which is one of the best exercises for your compression flexibility. The best exercise you can do is the pancake extension, where you put a weight behind your head, you move your trunk toward your legs, stop there for a couple of seconds, come back up. You want to start on some yoga blocks, so your hips on top of some yoga blocks to make it easier. Then as you get better and better, you want to decrease the height of the yoga blocks progressively. At all times, you do want to measure how far you can get into the stretch by putting a yoga block or more under your chest, wherever you feel that the stretch is deep enough, and before you come back or stop into the stretch. That's it. These are the 5 basic flexibility exercises you do want to do if you want to have a flat pancake stretch or a pie on the floor and have the flexibility to really attack that core compression thing. Next on the menu, we have the active flexibility, okay? So all the active flexibility exercises that will make your muscles strong enough to make your core compression excellent. Sure, you can start with crunches and V-ups. That's basic core conditioning, but they won't lead you far. Instead, you do want to follow these 3 exercises. The leg raises are going to wonderfully do the job. Hang on a bar, bring your knees to your chest and hold them up like that for as long as you can. Once you can do it for 30 seconds, you want to move on. Second variation for your leg raises, you want to straighten your legs for a greater challenge, maybe 1 leg per time to start, then both legs together. Hold the position and reach 15 to 20 seconds. Next up, you want to try to bring your legs up, touch the bar with your feet without leaning back too much with your shoulders. And if you can do it, beautiful. You can repeat it for reps. For all these variations, you want to perform 3 sets of submaximal isometric holds, which means that you want to hold the position until you can keep a good technique and then exit. You don't want to push it until failure. Exercise number 2, the pike pulse, is another excellent active compression exercise you can use. You want to sit on the floor, legs together to start. You lift 1 leg per time, holding your leg up for 2 seconds at each rep and perform 5 to 10 reps. And once you can do it, you want to bring both legs up. Again, you want to hold it up for 3 seconds at each rep and perform 5 to 10 total reps. Once this feels okay, you want to spread your legs apart, hands in the center, lift it up, hold it 3 seconds and come back. We want to repeat it for 5 to 10 reps. Finally, interesting variation you can say gymnasts do, you can do circles. You want to lift your legs up and draw circles with your feet. Repeat 5 circles in, 5 circles out, or vice versa. This is a killer. You're gonna feel your core muscles burning like crazy. You want to choose your variation of the pike pulses and perform 3 sets of these. Exercise number 3, one of the best exercises for your core compression, the L-sit. You want to start on some supports like a couple of chairs, boxes, power bars, it doesn't matter. Lift your knees up, keeping your legs bent, hold it there for 10 to 20 seconds. When you can do it, you want to straighten maybe 1 leg at a time, 10 to 20 seconds again, and finally, you can straighten both legs together and hold it there 10, 20, maybe even 30 seconds. As you get better and better and even more flexible, you want to move your hands on the floor for a greater challenge, because this is going to make you compress your legs toward your torso more, so it's going to be way harder. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably seen thousands of different videos about your core compression, but let me tell you this, you don't need them, all right? These are the basics, okay? You want to focus on the basics. Maybe you can have fun with some few more exercises, but the basics are the fundamental things you do want to do to have a great core compression. Now, before you go, I want to ask you a couple of things. The first one, you do want to download the routine you can find in the description down below. With all the exercises we've been saying throughout this video, you can find workouts to follow in order to take your core compression to the next level. To do that, check the link in the description down below again. Second thing, did you want to hit the thumb up button? Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, doubts, or if you want to ask me something for another video. okay? Thank you so much for staying with me. Have a nice workout and see you in the next video. Bye. Hey, if you want to increase your flexibility, master your handstands and have a more capable body in general, you can download my Flexibility Guy app on your phone. Inside this wonderful and simple app, you're gonna find all the workouts, exercises, and video lessons you can follow to take yourself to the next level. You can check it out following the link in the description right now.